Alright. First video I did got fucked up because I got a call. Game stalking shit. um yeah, I just wanted to say, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. It's 8:38 a.m. 8:38 a.m. It's Saturday, November 16th. And I'll go to the Most High. Shabbat Shalom, man. Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, I just want to get into this. I just want to speak on something today. I'm not gonna get into a lesson, like that. I just want to speak on certain things I came across. Which I came across this before. You know what I'm saying? It's about, black indigenous people and whatsoever. I came across this before, bro. Like, so much. Like, when I say, every black person like to say, oh, my grandmama, this and that. They say some, oh, Geechee this, or Cherokee this, or all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, like, every black person love to say, cause white people put that on us, y'all. It's just so much shit out there, bro. And I wasn't here hundreds of years ago, so I can't say fully what's right or what's wrong. I can just put things together the best way I can, and just y'all willing, and they will come with. All will be, showing the truth about things. So I'm just gonna give you certain things that I came across. You know what I'm saying? Through a lot of shit, and I'm gonna tell you just a few things. Okay, my grandma on my dad's side, my grandma. Okay. Cause I only know like my dad's side of the family, so I don't, I don't know my mom real. I don't know my mom's side. I only know my dad's side, and my dad, and I had the luxury of meeting my dad's dad. You know what I'm saying? But when I met him, he was dying of cancer and shit. I only met him one time, and then like months after that, he died. So I only met him one time. He was tall like me. You know what I'm saying? And he had like, but I don't know, like. He was tall. He was tall like me, and his hair was like. I can see when it comes to my. I can see where I get like my hair from. Like my shit is like curly as fuck. It's like very very like curly. Like they have like when I say curly, I mean like swirly. You know what I'm saying? And it was the same with his hair, as I remember. But okay, my dad, right? My grandma, my dad's mom. She's always tell me all the time. She's Indian, her dad, and I seen pictures of my grandma's dad, and he's like very, very red skin. When I say red skin, I mean ruddy skin. I don't mean uh pale or light skinned, like yellow tone. No, I mean like red, like you know what I'm saying. I'm like, okay. And my grandma, she claims she Native American, all this shit all the time. I'm like, okay, which my grandma, she's ruddy tone, she's ruddy skin. You know what I'm saying? Brown with like a reddish tone. And I'm like, okay. And my grandma, she she's always tell me, what I'm saying, James Brown is, your cousin. James Brown's your cousin and stuff like that. And I'm like, the famous James Brown, like, that's your cousin, you relate to him. You know what I'm saying? This is my cousin from such and such. I'm like, okay. And my grandma, she's from South Carolina. And I think James Brown is from South Carolina or Georgia. That area, that little area over there. Because that shit connected South Carolina and Georgia. So, the area. So, I'm like, okay. And then one day, when I looked at the picture of James Brown, bro, and I looked at my grandma, they look just alike, bro. It's just my grandma's lighter, but they look just alike. When I say just alike, I mean just alike, bro. And on my dad's side, we have, my last name is Cole. But then you have Davis, you have Brown, and you have Moore. Them like the four last names that's like grandma's type shit. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I'm like, okay. And I used to just, I don't know, I didn't want to believe that shit as far as not the James Brown thing, that too. But until I seen the pictures of James Brown, then I looked at my grandma. I'm like, bro, they look just like that's what I knew. But as far as, cause everybody like to use Native American. Everybody say, Native American. That shit just get it's played out. That shit like it's it's just played out. Everybody say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess to make themselves feel different or whatever the fuck. Cause everybody seen Pocahontas, so everybody want to be Native American cause they seen Pocahontas and shit. So I'm like, man, whatever. But I was up this morning and I came across this shit once again. This happened again. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and before I get into that, yesterday I was on Google Maps and just a Native American thing just came to me out of nowhere, and I'm just looking at America in this whole on Google Maps. I'm like, damn, if there was Native Americans, they would have to be where all these trees at in Minnesota and Minnesota, Utah, and all these other places where it's nothing but a oasis out there. You got a lot of trees and a lot of water out there. So I'm like, okay, if Indians were here, this would have to be they shit up north. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of trees and wilderness up there. And I woke up later on, and I was watching this Target individual video. His name is Ocho 19. I think it's Ocho 1984 or 1987. Houston. I was watching this. I was watching that video. I was watching videos, and then under his like videos, he have different type of videos. You got this and you got that. He got different type of other targeted individuals videos that he like, which I'm glad he did that, because I bumped into this dude. Let's say he's a target individual, and he was just getting into the whole concept about how we're the native people of this land and stuff like that. And that's when I found out, and I went deep into his profile, and I was looking, I'm like, okay, and then there was just a lot of information, and so I was just looking at it, and I was like, okay. And this is 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So, and remind you, I've had pottery class in high school. My high school teacher at Palm Beach Lakes was Miss Kate Wells. She's a white lady. She's one of those passive aggressive, one of those nice mean white ladies, bitch. Like, she one of them people, like, if you ever seen that show, I remember back in the G, I used to watch this little dude who used to do the little art shit, right? And he used to have like the little portrait. He used to be the white dude with the afro. He used to be doing little paintings and shit, painting the trees and shit. And we're gonna put this all here. That's how she is, bro. Like, real shit. But I had pottery class, and I had drawing class with her randomly, you know what I'm saying? And I was in pottery class, we was doing like a lot of ancient artifacts, a lot of ancient shit, and we had to read certain books and things we had to read, you know what I'm saying, in pottery class. And we used to get clay and make shit, and I was like, I found out a lot of shit about that class, and I was like, damn. If you notice, I have a slender face. Like, I have a certain bone structure. My face is long and defined. You know what I'm saying? So it says in African and Indengenous cultures, it says that a long face means elegance, right? And this is just what it says in one of the books. And I was just looking at all the old pictures, and I'm like, damn, certain people, we got kind of like the same bone structure, like the same face. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like structure, jawline and shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And I was just peeping shit back then, you know what I'm saying? Like when we had the pottery classes and the art classes and the drawing class and shit, I was just like, damn, like the more I look at this shit, it's like, no, it was just, I just be seeing that shit, right? And so once again, I came across this Native American indigenous shit before. But it's like, it's so many things dealing with that don't add up with, what Deuteronomy 28 say, what prophecy says. And you got so many stories in regards to, the indigenous people of this land. Because, you have the Moors, right? And the Moors just mean black. But you have the Moors who was in Europe that was with the Portugal people and white people and shit like that that came over to this place. You know what I'm saying? And it was black people that was already here who was indigenous and who was already here. And you got different sides that and the black people that was with the Moors that was in Europe, and the black people the Moors that was in Europe and the Portugal and the white people that was with them, they came over here, and they wanted more land, they wanted more shit, so they came over here. The classic story, right? So you got that side of people, what they say happened, and then you have what the word says, how we was taken from a certain place and brought over, and whoop de whoop. So I'm just thinking in my mind, because it did say in the word how tribes would be in exile, and one tribe, I think it was Ephraim. It said the tribe, it gave a prophecy on Ephraim and on Manasseh, I think, and it said they would go over the waters, and they would whoop de whoop. So this is what I think. Just looking at everything in its totality, I feel like when it comes to the word and certain things that's said about Ephraim and Manasseh and things like that, I feel like two or more tribes probably came over here and been dispatched, and they was being dispatched from all of Israel, because Israel was in exile for a period of time. Like, Israel stopped being Israel for a period of time. So I feel like they went over, and they went over the water, and they got to the Americas, and they was there for a period of time. And then the Moors that was in Europe and everybody else came over, or it could have been people already there too. Just like how they say what happened in South Africa and West Africa, how when we migrated, because it took us a period of time, because we were somewhere else, and it took us a period of time to get to a place. So how we migrated, and how the people that was already there, they hated on us because we had businesses, we was growing as a people, as far as when we were dispersed, we migrated, we made our own home, and we flourished as a people. And you had the other people that was like, damn, who are these other people that's coming over here in our shit? They don't worship our God. They over here and they thrive, and they got their own businesses and shit. And certain shit like that, it generate competition. It's like hating, like how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It goes like that everywhere. When somebody already there and you coming over to their shit, and the people that was already there hating on you because they're like, damn, these motherfuckers come over here, they think they all that, they over here thriving and shit, and they don't even pay their homage, they don't do no business with us. Fuck them. They the competition. Get them out the way. You know how that go. And this whole and period. That shit happening today. So I feel like what happened was just like how I feel like two tribes probably dispatched themselves and came to America. I feel like it was people already here, or I feel like it was people already here or something, bro. Because there gotta be more to it. I feel like it was people already here too, and cause America big, low key, bro. America kind of big, bro. With all this wilderness and shit, America big, bro. So I'm like, damn, okay. So just like how white people came over, and they conjugated with the natives of South Africa and West Africa to come against the Israelites and to enslave the Israelites and bring them and use them as slaves. I feel like that's the same thing that happened with the natives